This video, you will study the logic behind the sales process so you understand sales better, increase your sales, and earn more money. At the end of this video, you would know what is the perception in sales, leading the structure in sales, and also a nice surprise about another very important factor in sales. It is most of the time the difference between selling and failure. My name is Ori. To know more about me, you can always visit salescharmforbusiness.com/about or just click on about on the menu above. There you can watch a video on me. Let's speak about the right perception through the next 3 scenes. You are in the airport waiting your plane to arrive to your next vacation. You believe that the plane will arrive and you would fly to your destination, right? So you got high self-confidence at that particular action. It is the same in sales. You got to believe that you have the ability to sell and that the customer would want to buy. The plane has arrived. Now you get inside the plane. You look for takeoff, right? At that moment, you believe that the plane would take you to the place you want. In every action you do, you probably see the result in your mind. When you sell, you must see the result of the sales process, taking the customer credit card, doing transaction, or schedule a meeting. Let's project those 2 last scenes on sales. First, you have to remember when you believe in yourself and that the customer will want to buy the product you sell, you would sell more. Second, you must see the result of your action when you sell. Anytime you see the result of objection that you can't handle, you would receive this objection and fail to close. Always think how you can achieve the reaction you want from the customer. Through the next 3 scenes, I would speak about what stands behind leading the conversation correctly. You arrive your dreamed vacation. You sit in the bus station waiting for the bus to take you to the hotel. When you see husband and wife arguing about something, they interrupt each other, not letting each other finishing a sentence. You just want to take the bus and to escape from them. It is unpleasant to start like that your vacation. If they have just listened each other, they probably would make peace. Remember in sales to let your customer speak. Don't interrupt. Understand what your customer say and what he says beneath. You take the bus and travel in the countryside to reach your hotel, when suddenly the bus stopped. You see some goats being erupted to the road. The shepherd noticed that very fast and leading them to the other side of the road. He is actually controlling the pack. The goats try to do what they want, but the shepherd knows what is the best for them and pass them safely to the other side of the road. In sales, you encounter of customers who try to get control over the conversation. You need to take control back over the conversation to raise the chance to close the deal. But also because the customer most of the time doesn't know what is the best solution. You are the expert, you know the best solution for him. When you lead the customers, you must remember 2 main rules. First, always control the conversation. When you let your customer lead you to the place he wants, I promise you won't sell most of the time. So when the customer is trying to take control, gently take control back. Second, you want the customer to speak, but you need to direct him to speak about his problems, pains, wishes, and anything else that would help you sell to him. After we spoke about the perception in sales and what is the right way of leading, now we will speak about how you should sell technically. You reach the hotel and now you want the key to your room and just to rest a little. It was really harsh traveling. You walk to the clerk in the hotel. Before she gives you the card key to your room, she has to understand who are you, that she speaks with the person who ordered the room. After she clarifies you ordered the room, now she asks you, what do you want to see? What will make your holiday unforgettable? She actually asks you a question to see if she can sell you. After you tell her you're open to suggestions, she tells you about great attractions, offer tools, and asks if you want that. What did she try to do here? She tried to find the right service for you by presenting services that regarding to what you told her. Then she went for closing, asking if you want to take one of the tools she told you about. You tell her that you want to think about it and you want to go to rest. You feel like something was missing. You went up to your room in the hotel. Now you just want to rest a little. You had busy day going to your vacation. You think perhaps I should take the trip the clerk offered, but something is not right. I'm not quite convinced that it's worth the money, too expensive, and that the clerk told everything I should know. Actually, I just don't trust her. I didn't feel connection to her, didn't feel she understand me, and that she wasn't so convincing. I should wait till next morning and then decide. When you sell, remember to raise the trust between you and the customer. Get close to the customer, have a dialogue, get to agreements, and be professional. You got to remember that the customer wants you to introduce yourself. Then you want to know better your customer by asking questions. Show your customer that you can solve his problems by using your product you sell, and then go for closure. You must remember that the customer would buy from you only if he trusts you. Now I want to visualize everything you have been taught here. Look at the first circle. It is the circle of perception or belief, meaning that you have to believe in yourself and in the product you sell to sell more. It is the most important circle among the three. Second, look at the circle in between. It is the circle of leading. You got to remember to have delicate balance between listening to the customer and controlling the conversation. Third, look at the inside circle of sales. Here you got to remember the structure of the conversation. Introduce yourself, ask the customer a question about his needs, present the product regarding to what the customer told you when you ask him questions, and go for closure. Don't forget that the customer probably doesn't know you. He needs to feel that you give him the right solution by trusting you. Look at the sales process. First, you want to have a positive thinking that you got the ability to close deals and that the customer would want to pay money for the product you sell. Second, when you sell, it is that important to have delicate balance between controlling the sales process and listening to the customer. Third, you got to know the structure of the sales conversation. And last, don't forget that the customer needs to trust you to close the deal. After we summarize the whole video, copy the sales model I showed you last scene. When you start selling, always remember this model. Give me feedback on how was this video, how did it help you, and what do you think was missing? Help me to improve to help you receive better and valuable information. Just click on the button, give feedback, or on the link below. Next time, watch on the most important factor in sales, motivation in sales. You will know how to be immune to failure and how to exploit better times that you have high energy to sell more. Also, scroll down to watch other great videos to help you understand the sales world, such as sales concepts, phases in sales, and much more. Click on the links below. Don't forget to like my video and of course subscribe to my channel. You will receive all the tools you need to understand the sales process better. Have a nice day.